Hey everybody, welcome aboard. I've been doing some graphic work and some editing and trying to get this as smooth as possible. I think I might have screwed up one of my sound inputs, so you may not get some background sound. I'm in Seattle and we're going to Tampa. This is an Alaska Airlines flight number 770. And we've got it's been a little over 5.5 hour flight. We're going to be departing runway 16 left, and we have the Seattle 7 departure. So let's call for push and get on out of here. Okay. I'm using the latest version of Zibo. That's out. And I'm using 334 of ZHSI. Now hopefully we're going to back on out of here. It's going to be nice and smooth. I took Traffic Global out. It was giving me stutters the past, since I upgraded these cards to the 3090s for some reason. So I don't know what's going on there. But I'd rather have the smoothness over the traffic, even though Traffic Global looks beautiful. But the stutters that it was introducing is just too much. So let's see what our first really long distance flight's going to be like. Looks like we're getting lifted up now. Nice and smooth. I hope I have the settings on that camera right. If it's filming at 24 frames instead of 60, you may be seeing some stutters that I don't see. I hope that's set right. I think I'm going to take a look once I set the parking brake and they're going to disconnect. Take a quick look just to be sure. Let me check that camera real quick. Set for 60, so we should be good the whole way. A little windy today. I've been under the weather. Wicked head cold for the past couple of weeks. Can't get rid of it. control surfaces are good. Alright, Seattle. We're out of here. Been having trouble with that brake pedal. I'm gonna have to take the rudder pedals out, take a look. The one on the right, the brake pedal keeps sticking. I don't think that's going to be an easy task getting that out, but it's got to be done. This looks nice and smooth so far. And this is ORBX True Earth high definition. And we'll be coming into Florida, which is also ORBX high definition on the back end in Tampa. So I'll be pushing a lot of graphics. World objects are full. I got everything turned all the way up to the right. Only thing that's not turned up is the reflections. I just don't like the way they look. Right now this is looking real nice and smooth. Nice and smooth on the turn. Not seeing any stutters. Seattle airport graphics are just beautiful. Nicely done. I actually managed fooling around with Nvidia and X-Plane to get my AA and AF all the way over to the right, full right. Everything is full right with the exception of reflections. Everything is being controlled by Nvidia for the most part. And this is looking real nice. Nice and smooth. I think it's the best I've seen it yet. Which means I don't think I'm going to be messing with it too much anymore, because I can't see me getting it any better than this. I get some hiccups here and there, but I got those, plus I was getting those a little bit of stutters here and there. nice and smooth. If there's any stutters going on, it's got to be introduced from the recording software so far, because I haven't seen any. All right, here we go. Thrust set. Airspeed is active. So far this looks nice and smooth. Check. Throttle hold. This is still nice and smooth. I'm not seeing any flickers or stutters.
V1 rotate. Positive brake.
Yep.
400. 1000.
Flaps 1. Flaps up. Graphics look nice. Alright, Zibo, all you. Have to go back and review that video footage looking out the window. A little busy. Wasn't watching for stutters, but looks pretty good now. And taxiing around on the runway on the airport was rather smooth as well. And we got 119 miles to top of climb, 2195 to Tampa. I don't know if you can see this on the display here, but we are right on the money. Inbound norm on J12, J70, and J90 jet routes. That's 10,000. Pressurization panel is set for 350, and we are looking good on the panel. Alright, up next, 18,000. And we'll go to standard pressure. And if it's not too bumpy, which it doesn't look like it, we'll let the kiddies in the back run around. Got a heavy load today. $158 passengers. We are just about fully loaded. The clouds really look good now. I toned down some of the contrast and brightness. It was a bit too much. So far we are nice and smooth. It looks like the entire way out. Nothing to complain about. I think this sim is ready for X-Plane 12. Just have to get my hands on it. I do miss not having traffic global in here though, but I would rather have this smooth performance. Especially on the takeoff roll. And when we're coming in for landing. I also seem to suffer from stutters when I was pulling into the gate. As the graphics got close to the monitor, I would get them. And then they would just fade away as the gate kind of, faded out and got smaller. That seems to be gone as well. Mountains look amazing. Absolutely stunning. I just heard from Flight Illusions today. As it turns out, the standby gauge, the gauges are basically being worked on now, and I'm having a new panel made to fit those gauges. I picked up a monitor from Flight Deck Solutions, which is going to replace this monitor. As you can see, this comes all the way across here. And that's not going to work with the standby gauges that are going in. So the monitor that I picked up from Flight Deck Solutions is going to fit right inside here by itself, which will allow me to get those standby gauges in there. I'm replacing the flaps gauge with an actual dual gauge, so it won't be an LED light. The yaw damper and the brake pressure gauges are just paper cutouts, so they're going to be replaced with gauges as well. So we're at 18,000 feet. We're going to go to standard pressure, and we'll let the kiddies run around. $90 miles to top of climb. 2162 to Tampa. So I've got a little bit of work ahead of me to get these standby gauges in. I'm having trouble with the brake pedal on the right here. I push it down and it just sticks. Doesn't want to come back up. So I don't know what's going on there. This I think is going to be a bit of a pain to try and get out. want to make sure I didn't mess with my autopilot fooling around with that. That looks like it might be a pain taking everything apart, but I've got to get it out and have it looked at if I can't figure it out myself. And what I may do is the pedals on that side are brand new. May take them out, put them on this side, and if I get these fixed or repaired, I'll put them back on that side. They've been in here about 6 years now, so they've held up pretty good. What else? What else? Oh, the IRS display is done. I put that in. I think once these rounder gauges go in, the only thing I have left, if I want to do it, is the ACPs. They work. They just don't light up, and the push buttons don't work. But I can swap these out, the 3 of them, if I want. With Sysmo would make it rather easy, but I don't know if I want to go that route just to have lights that light up. We'll see. Other than that, it would be the motorized throttle quad from Flight Deck Solutions. My understanding is that they are working on getting it X-Plane compatible, which would be fantastic. I'm going to have to save my dollars for that, because that would definitely be an improvement I'd like to put in here. I can hear my voice going already. Haven't even been going that long. Other than that, that's basically it. I'm looking at an outflow gauge here for the forward overhead, and everything up here will be done, with the exception of the keypad. So she's made tremendous strides in within the past few weeks. I have a couple of issues. Like I said, the brake pedal on the captain's side keeps sticking. I have to look at that. And I have a short somewhere in the IBL lighting in here somewhere. I have to try and find that. So my brother's the guru with the electronics, and my hands get a little shaky, so I'm waiting till he has some free time, and when he comes over we'll take a look at that and we'll go from there. Our flight level today is 350. We're just coming up on 24,000. The view out the window is absolutely amazing. And we're just getting ready to intercept Stevens. Or Steves. "68 miles through top of climb." I wonder who that is. Must be for the wife. She picked it up. Yeah, we got about 5 hours to go. Well, I don't know how much more there's going to be to see up here, other than maybe a few clouds. So how about I catch you on the back end? It's going to be about 5 hours from now, though. For you, it'll be over in a blink of an eye. For me, I'm going to be here a while. I'll catch you on the back end. Hey everybody, welcome on the back end. We're just getting ready to start our descent into Tampa. Let's get those kitties back in their seat. And we're good. Down. We got the Matty 2 arrival. "25 miles at top of descent. 134 miles out of Tampa. About 25, 30 minutes we'll be on the ground. The ride has been amazing. The view, outstanding. And she's been pretty much stutter free. We should be popping up on this chart any minute now. Let's have a quick look at the weather in Tampa. Gust of 22. 10 mile visibility. Few three scattered. Broken. 29. 96. Okay. We are looking at a deuce. Okay. My voice is pretty much shot, so I won't be doing much talking. Enjoy the view. Okay, we're on the Marty 2 chart, and we're good down to 5. Here we go. Car's been acting up again today. We did pretty good on the fuel. We had a nice tailwind for a bit. And we're just getting ready to pass over Leggett. Don't know if you can see that. And Zibo has been right on the money. No issues whatsoever the entire ride. Clouds look like they're passing by pretty smoothly. Well, we'll see after just about 6 hours how the back end is going to come in, coming into Tampa. Hopefully it's going to be just as smooth as the way out. With that, I think I'm going to be quiet now. Think maybe after this flight, take a look and see if I can fix that audio issue. Okay, that's pass and go, Joe. And we're inbound Ahoy. $70 miles. West coast of Florida is off our left. Whole lot of water. Clouds seem to be drifting by nice and smooth. I got a really good look at Florida now. We're coming up on 18,000. Local pressure. $57 miles to Tampa. And that puts us over Ahoy, inbound Maddie. ORBX Florida, high def. True Earth looks real nice. What a view. And that's Maddie, inbound Ruka. Coming up on 10,000 feet, and Zibo's starting to slow down to 250. Actually, we're going to go right on down to 240. nice. That's 260. And that's 250 knots, and we're at 10,100 feet. All right, let's light them up. Terrain is up. Wow, Florida looks great. Beautiful ride, Zibo. Beautiful ride. You can see that we are right on the money. Got Tampa in sight. 2 o'clock. Be making a right-hand turn, coming straight in. Let's see if we get tower. $121.7 is ground. Nice view, beautiful weather. And so far we are 6 minutes early. Let's slow down, shall we? Why don't we? 5. We are good. Nice view.
Thousand to go.
And let's set you up. Absolutely perfect, Zibo. Perfect. Sorry about that. Ten-knot headwind, not as bad as what they were saying on the weather briefing. Expecting worse than this. Not that I'm complaining. Outstanding run, Zibo. Beautiful. Self-diagnostic is done. Land 3.
approaching 19 right.
Nice and smooth so far. Landing.
Knots.
Oh, I saw a little bit of stutter there. Welcome to Tampa. that's a wrap. I enjoyed the ride. I hope you guys did. Catch you on the next run.